People feel that the God of Islam, this Allah, when you use the word Allah, it has been given such a negative stereotype in our society through the media that all they hear is Allahu Akbar as people go to kill someone. That word Allah, to everyone in this country, means a harsh God, a frightening God, a revengeful God. And what we have to let people know is, no, Allah simply is the word in Arabic. It's not different than God, the God that sent Abraham, the God that sent Moses, sent Jesus, and sent Muhammad, peace be upon them all. In Islam, we believe in a loving God who would never deny the rights of half of the society, the women. So Islam gave women the rights to vote over 1,450 years ago, the right to vote. Does anyone know in this audience when we got the right to vote in this country, this advanced, very free country? When did women start voting here? Anybody know? Maybe you know. Early 1900s, in my mother's lifetime. Can you believe that this advanced society that we say is the freedom of the world lies, we're like the belt of freedom is held by America. No. Women couldn't even vote until my grandmother was of voting age. Also inheritance. In this country, women could not inherit property in the southeastern United States, places like Georgia and Alabama and Mississippi, until my generation. In the 1950s and 60s, these laws were finally being rewritten. And I know that you who weren't raised here don't have an appreciation for just how bad the status of women was in this country, even up till today. You all have such a wonderful thing that you're raised Muslim or that you carry Islam. You have rights that women in this country never dreamed of until perhaps this generation. And you've had them for 1,400 and some years. It's amazing to me. So when you educate others about Islam, they're very surprised. Oh, maybe this isn't the male chauvinist pig religion that I thought it was. The right to divorce. In societies where there is no safety valve for women in divorce, things go terribly wrong. And there are religions to this day, even in this country, where divorce is not allowed, not considered a right of women. And women are subjected to beatings their whole entire life. And there is no way out for them because divorce is haram for them. Allah wouldn't put this on women. A faith or a human being that wrote something incorrect put this on women. The right to birth control. Talking about the topic of birth control is not in any of the other faiths really very much. Islam has pages and pages and pages of hadith about the right to birth control, what's appropriate, what's haram, what's halal. But ultimately, it's in the hands of the woman to decide the spacing out of her children for her health's sake and her well-being's sake. This is very, very proactive and advanced thinking. This is the type of thing that Allah would give to the world, not the things that came from the other book religions. And marriage to whomever you choose is the right of Muslim women. And it's something that we do have to educate non-Muslims about because they completely have this one guessed wrong. They think that women are married off, they don't have a choice. So we have to give them some historical examples. In educating others about Islam, it's kind of flawed to use the Quran only because other people don't believe in the Quran as their holy book. So they don't think it's the Word of God. So when you say the Quran says this, the Quran says this, it doesn't mean a lot to them. But you can use some examples in history to let them know that the enactment of the faith puts women in a good situation. The right to education.